Hi everyone, my name is Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a money and career reading for the sign of Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and I'm also going to look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, my online tarot masterclass deadline to sign up is February 28th. So that's coming around the corner really soon. If you're interested in it, please go ahead and sign up. Space is limited and it's going to sell out. The one in October sold out. I only offer this twice a year. So if you're interested in it, please go ahead and sign up. Also, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can also sign up for my newsletter so you can understand what's coming and what's not, because I'm not always going to announce it. So if that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up and you can see all the courses that are coming out. I do have a manifestation course coming out about the end of May, June. I'm having my web designer do it right now, and then we can get that up and running for everybody. I've had a lot of requests for it. So also, I have a lot to say. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, sign up for the online tarot masterclass, do a one-on-one tarot lesson, because a lot of people have requested that. They don't want to be in a group. They want to just have one-on-one lessons. That's not a problem. She's also putting that on the website. In the meantime, you can message me and I will go ahead and get you on the schedule. What else to tell you? Also, the missing person consultation, that is also available if you or someone you know has a missing loved one. I do offer that service. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I've cleansed, shuffled, and I've meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. And let's see what the universe wants to tell Scorpio today. All right. We have Eight of Wands. We have Four of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. We've got the Ten of Wands. We've got the Nine of Pentacles for your opportunity. We've got the Four of Wands for your challenge. We have the Six of Pentacles. All right. We have a nice mixture of energy here for you, Scorpio. All right. So, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay. So I've broken it down into your money and then your career. So we're going to start with your money first because it's all organic. It's all tied together, right? So even if you have investments that are outside of your career, it's still all linked together with what is coming in for you for that type of abundance. So we've got the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in your favor, Scorpio, for finances. This is for your money. So we're looking at you getting some incoming messages, important messages that are coming in for you. Maybe you get an email, you get a letter, you get a phone call. Maybe you watch a YouTube video where you're getting information that's coming in about a precious metal, cryptocurrency, real estate, stock. It could even be new laws that passed at the beginning of the year that are related to your investments, whatever that might be. The wheel turns in your favor. Hopefully this means that that information is very timely and it's allowing you to make the right decisions for you. You're able to see 5-10 moves ahead how you want your finances to be invested or how you want to handle your money. Do you want to invest? Do you want to pull out of something? Do you have a self-directed IRA, or do you have a 401k that somebody else is in control of and you can only tell them so much, right? It's one of those things where the wheel turns in your favor. It's almost like whatever it is that you're deciding right now, things are still lining up for you. Like maybe some laws changed for you and you're panicking a little bit. Maybe you had rental property and you were renting to Section 8 people and that's supposed to, be curtailed at a certain point. I think it's like you can only collect it for a couple of years maybe, and then that goes away. You have to go out and get a job like everybody else, okay? So it's one of those things where maybe now it's like, okay, well, now I'm not going to do Section 8, I'm going to do something else. Or what happens at the end of that 2 years? Does the government come and evict them? I mean, what happens if they won't pay the rent or if they refuse to get out? I think you're looking at that. Maybe that wasn't an issue before because it was almost like a guaranteed income. It's that kind of energy. So Let's go ahead and get clarifiers for the money part. Nine of Cups with the Six of Cups, the Hermit, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so when we're looking at these incoming messages, this type of information, right? And it's coming in very fast. So you might have already gotten it, or maybe you're getting it soon. It's being clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Six of Cups. So cups are going to be love, it's going to be your emotions, it's going to be your intuition, it's going to be your connection to source. What this is telling me around this Eight of Wands is that that information allows you to pursue something that you find very satisfying, pursuing a type of investment or a way of using your money that is very much in alignment for you. You're happy with the direction it's going in. You're really coming at it from a very heartfelt place, which tells me that you like your investment. You're not saying something like, okay, I don't really believe in that product, but I'm going to invest in it anyways, just because I know it's going to make money, or I think it's going to make money, or whatever your response to that is. It's kind of like you're like, okay, I really like this. It's in alignment with me, and it's really, really in alignment in the sense of I feel it. I feel centered. I feel like I'm connected to source. I feel like I'm meant to be here, because the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that you actually feel it inside what you are meant to do with your money, like what direction to go in. Or, you know, if you get a tip, do you feel good about it? Or do you feel like, no, that's not the one for me, maybe the next one is? Because not every single thing that comes into you is meant for you. Maybe you're being tested and it's like, maybe you need to walk away from this one and that one, and then the next one is something bigger and better that's meant for you. It's what's resonating with you inside. And that Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Finance of your money, the Queen of Earth of Coins. That's huge. She has worked really hard to get to this position. And she knows her worth and value, and she knows the worth and value of that pentacle. And she's not going to just give it away. She's going to hold on to it. She'll invest it in the right way. And with that Wheel of Fortune, I think that that's something that's coming in for you. I think that it's like it's turning into a direction that's meant for you. I think you'll see it when it presents itself. You'll feel it when it presents itself. It's something that maybe you have a lot of knowledge on, maybe you don't, but you see it as a good investment if you've done your research. And I think that that's something that you've worked really hard to have something come into fruition right now. Whether you're a new investor to it or not, it's just that you've worked hard to maybe get your finances together to invest in this. It's also about your money. I feel that you're also, you have a good, what this is telling me is you actually have a really good relationship with money. Some people don't. Some people have it really, or like this stingy, stuck energy, and they're very controlling, they're very miserly, and they don't make smart investments that way. They don't invest in people very well, and they don't invest in themselves, or, even just making money in general. They don't have a good relationship with it. You need to have a little bit of flexibility, and I feel like you have that. That's why I'm bringing it up. I feel that that's something that's coming off of this queen, is that even though she's the Queen of Earth, I feel that you've got a little bit of wiggle room that's coming in. I feel that you are really looking at these investments. I feel like you're looking at your money. This tells me with this Virgo energy that, you're writing down your budget. You're looking at it. You want to make sure that you're in your budget. If you're not, then you're looking at how you can bring yourself back to center, how you can center that self. Because I feel that you really want to be enlightened on how you're spending your money right now. And that could be something that you always have had, or something that's really being heightened right now. I feel that you really are looking at everything to make the best possible choice for yourself. I feel for some of you, you might be up at night even worrying about it. But because this is that Virgo energy, this is the dark night of the soul at times. So it could be something that, you're worried about an investment. Maybe you're a business owner. You're worried about your company. You know, even if you don't have to be, it's just that kind of energy because you just want it to go smooth. You just want it to survive. You want it to do really well. And so you can't help but worry. All right, that is your relationship with money. Now I'm going to look at your career, and then we'll do the guidance and advice from Spirit. So your career, we've got the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So this one is a little heavy. So your energy here is, I feel like you're really frustrated. I feel like some of you could be apathetic or bored or just stagnating. And when you're stagnating, that lowers your vibration. It lowers your outlook. You know, you see what's happening. He's missing these gifts and blessings from the universe because he's just in a funk. And I feel that that's what's happening with some of you with your attitude towards your career. And that could be the one that you're in. Maybe you want to switch careers and it's not very appealing to you, or the whole process isn't appealing, but you want to get there, but you don't want to do the work to get there, or you just don't want to have to go through this upheaval, this process to get there. Whatever it is, I feel that emotionally, because it's cups, right? So this is going to be your emotions and it's your heart energy. I feel that you're in a funk. You might even have a blockage going on where you just can't feel into it. And that is something that is it's going to create problems for you, because it's going to block these opportunities that will present themselves to you in a number of arenas, whether it's friends, family, like that type of relationship. It can block other careers, other opportunities. It can even block promotion because you're in that funk and nobody wants to promote somebody that is depressed or down. And it's like, no, let's go to somebody else. So it's about you getting a grip on your energy if that's you. Then we've got the 5 of Swords. Swords are thoughts, words, ideas. They're challenges. This is talking about you overcoming something. I think it's almost like a self-image or a self-concept. So maybe for some of you, you don't feel like this job is for you. Maybe you're not qualified. Maybe you start gaslighting yourself. It's that kind of energy. And that creates an obstacle for you to be able to move forward or to go for things that are expansive in your career field, right? You start to poo-poo it. You start to shoot it down. And it ends up being like a type of self-sabotage. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. We've got the Page of Cups and the Star card. How beautiful. Okay, so when we're looking at your career, look at this. That 4 of Cups, that kind of stubborn, stuck, blocked energy is being clarified by the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So this is the 3 of Cups before you get into this type of funky feeling. So this is about you going back to this time of celebration of life, celebration of friends, family, career, even strangers. It's just this joy, this type of celebration in community. So that's the way out of this 4 of Cups. But we also have the card of lack. So this could be a lot of you, like I said, not having that self-worth or self-esteem in your career. I think some of you are gaslighting yourself and you're focused on what you're not qualified to do or what you're missing, what you're lacking. And that is going to send you into a tailspin, like that kind of victim mentality. It might make you depressed. It might lower your vibration when in fact you need to get your vibration up. So it's about looking at that. Instead of being focused on your lack, focus on your strengths. And if you know what your lack is, then focus on strengthening that or looking at different angles. You really need to focus on what your strengths are, and that will be very uplifting and it will move you forward. Then we have this 5 of Swords energy. Well, these obstacles coming in. And again, it's that same thing. It's like gaslighting yourself because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So this is like maybe even horrible words that someone might plant in your head, and then you play it over and over. It's maybe over processing things, but it is a negative type card. It's an obstacle. It creates an obstacle. And it's being clarified by 2 beautiful cards, the Page of Cups and the Star card. Now, when that's coming in, like I said, it's almost like this toxicity that's being planted verbally in your mind. Someone says something really ugly or nasty to you, and you can't unhear it, and it sticks. So it's kind of like this combination. This is talking about opening up to love, tapping into that heart energy, tapping into that feeling of inspiration, that feeling of doing something that you love to follow your heart. Whether it's staying with the same company, getting a promotion, or doing a slight job change, or maybe you love your job, you know? It says you don't always have to change. Maybe you genuinely love your job. I love my job. So it's just about whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe some of you have to use your imagination to create something special for yourself at that job to make it more palatable or more attractive to you to help raise your vibration. The other card that's here for you is the Star card. This is about hope, faith, healing, renewal. This is something that comes in after a struggle. Well, this obstacle is definitely a struggle. So that tells me that for some of you, you're really able to overcome it. You're able to find your North Star, your compass, and you're able to pull yourself out of this emotional funk that you have and really start shining and to start headed in the direction you want to go in. It could be that you just don't know what direction you want to go in, and that's okay. Maybe you just need to take that time for yourself, take a time out. There's no one putting pressure on you, right? It's about you just maybe waiting for clarity. But this is definitely coming after a struggle, and that's healing. In the major arcana, this comes after the Tower, which is huge. And this brings in that type of beautiful healing for yourself. So that's what's coming in for your career. All right, that's your money, that's your career. And now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. The first card out is the Sun card. This is literally the most positive card in the deck. This is about you following your inner child, your heart. This is about you being tapped into source. It's about you having success. It's about you having blessings coming in. And it's also about having good health. So that's going to be good physical and mental health. It's your connection to source. It's you reaching for the light. It's you shining your own light also. Not only are you reaching for the light, that positivity, that place of optimism, it's you really feeling it. You're walking through this portal into source, into positiveness, into enlightenment, into what is good in the world for you. We're talking about money and career. So maybe for some of you, you love what you do. Maybe others, it's time for a career change. Maybe it's time for retirement. Maybe it's time for doing just something a little different. And that's okay, whether you like it or not. It's about, at the end of the day, it's about you being happy and following your heart. The other card that's here is the Ten of Wands. This is talking about burning out. So this is taking on too many burdens, too many responsibilities. Sometimes it could even be people are asking you to take that on, and maybe you're a yes person and you say yes, and then you regret it afterwards. This is telling me that it's time to reevaluate your responsibilities and see if there are some burdens that you have that you can give back to somebody else. For example, this is the 10 of Wands, so 10 of burdens. So let's say you have 10 things that you do. Maybe you need to give up 3 or 4, and that's going to make you feel light and wonderful and happy. Maybe now you're able to sleep at night, whereas before you had to do a bunch of different things and you only got a couple of hours of sleep because you have so much responsibility. This is bringing you back into balance, because if you don't do that, you really run the risk of burning out. And you know what will physically happen when you're that burned out? Your body will actually make itself sick. You wear yourself down. Your immune system gets out. You get sick. So you are forced to take a time out. You're forced to sleep, rest, and recover. And then you're also forced to delegate your responsibilities. So now you can't do these 10 things because you're sick, so you have to ask other people to do them. And maybe at that point, you have to ask other people to take their responsibilities back, if in fact that's something that is part of your situation, right? It's something that you need to look at. The other card that's here is the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins. This is talking about having this life that's independent, self-reliant, She's the lady of luxury. This is about having laser focus to really bring in your desires. And she has worked really hard to get to this position. She understands what is involved, and she's made a beautiful life for herself. This is the 9 right before the 10. Everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, and here is the 9 of Pentacles right here. It's before you are leaving a legacy and you've created the life that you are looking to create. All right, you're always striving for that. That's your ideal. Well, she's almost there. And she's loving her life. Loving her life. It's not a codependent life when this card shows up. She's loving her life. She's put herself in that position, which is very healthy. So now she's open to meeting another healthy individual that has also done the work. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Let me just move the cards a little bit. I feel crowded today, like I didn't make enough room. Okay. One of those things. All right, those clarifiers are the Fool, how beautiful. The Page of Wands. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Lover's card, and the 4 of Pentacles. That is that stubborn, stuck energy. Okay, so the Sun is being clarified by the Fool and the Page of Wands. This is about you taking that leap of faith, a new journey. That's about you literally following your heart. Both of these cards are telling you to basically follow your heart. Step off, take that leap of faith, have that purity of heart. That's what that white rose is representing. And really have this next chapter in your life, right? This is the Fool. It's like you could be starting a new job. This could be a new relationship with money. This could just be a new relationship with somebody else. And so it allows you to reevaluate everything in your life. Maybe you're excited about a new relationship. It could be your pets. It's about anything that is allowing you to tap into this energy. And with this Page of Wands, this is going to be a passionate step. So whether it's going to be money or your career, it's about you taking that passionate first step and really seizing an opportunity that presents itself. Maybe it's an investment. Maybe it is, maybe it's something where you start your own business. Maybe it's where you're asking for a raise at work. Whatever that opportunity is, I feel that it's really coming in because it's with the Sun. So it's you looking for a positive change that's coming in by taking that leap of faith. Maybe you were afraid before to ask for a raise, and maybe you decided to just go ahead and do it. Maybe you're saying, you know what? I come into work, I'm on time all the time. I show up, I work overtime when it's offered. You know, I'm a team player, I'm this, I'm that, and I would like a raise. See what they say, you know? See what they say. All right. Again, it's a general reading if that applies to you. Then we've got this 10 of Wands. It's being clarified by the 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So this is really talking about you balancing your responsibilities. So that is very appropriate considering you don't want to burn out. Balance those responsibilities and see what happens. See how light you feel. Look, he's a juggler. He's having a good time. He's balancing everything. He's not overburdened and overwhelmed. That's an opportunity for you. This is the guidance and advice from Spirit. This is the Queen of Cups. Follow your heart and take care of yourself. Self-love, self-care, know your worth and value. Have that connection to Source where you are in alignment with your emotions, right? That mind, body, soul connection is aligned for you. That's what's coming in with this Queen of Cups energy. And then with this 9 of Pentacles, this, you know, lady of luxury, this independence and self-reliance, it's being clarified by basically almost like 2 opposite cards. We've got the Lover's card and we've got the 4 of Pentacles. So here, this is choices. This is about everything that is lining up for you. This is something that is lined up with your morals, your ethics, your values. This is your mind, body, soul in alignment, whether it's a career. This could even be an individual. Maybe you met someone that you're in love with and you both are in the same line of work and you're going to open a business together. Maybe you both want to invest in something, like maybe you want an investment property and you're both going to be on the title. It's that kind of energy where it's lining up for you, but it's a little deeper than just something so simple. I feel like a lot of good things are coming in. Then we've got this Four of Pentacles. This is about you not being overly controlling. It's about you opening up. Now you've got that, not the same card, but you've got a similar energy. This is Pentacles and this is Cups. So you've got that kind of boredom and apathetic and frustration here. And traditionally that card, he's going like this, so he's blocking the heart chakra. Well, this pentacle that he's holding onto is also blocking the heart chakra, meaning he can't really follow his heart. He doesn't have that energy to see it through or to even see it for what it is. And that tells me that there might be something you need to look at as far as controlling goes. You know, and maybe it's going to rock your foundation a little bit, but it's about you really looking at what are you holding on to, because that's usually coming from a place of fear. This is a real stubborn, stuck kind of energy. And if someone's really controlling, that means that they're afraid of what happens when they let go. They're afraid. They're not in a loving vibration. When you're in a loving vibration, you're incredibly expansive. When you're in fear mode, this is exactly what you are. That's your aperture. You're so narrow. You see food, shelter, clothing, place to sleep. You don't see the world as being beautiful and uplifting, and it allows you to not make the appropriate choices for yourself, right? Because you're making it from a place of fear. Okay, that's part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Four of Wands. You have an opportunity to celebrate, right? To walk through this portal, to celebrate a milestone, to celebrate freedom, to really create like this high vibrational life for yourself. And that's going to be through your money and your career. Your challenge is the Six of Pentacles. Your challenge is to realize that there's tender care at hand. The challenge is to realize that you are being divinely protected in your own way. And sometimes rejection is God's protection. I love that saying because sometimes it's true. Maybe you're being rejected by a certain job or a certain investment because it's to protect you. I just saw this happen to a client. She did not invest into a real estate property, and she's so lucky that she didn't do that because the laws changed at the beginning of the year. And man, we kept seeing this. I kept pulling cards on it month after month. She saw this and she didn't understand where it was coming from. And then at the beginning of the year, it was revealed. It's because the laws changed, and she would have been in a bad situation if she would have made that move based on, you know, her just wanting to do it. But we were pulling cards on it, and they kept saying, no, 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 don't do it. That's being divinely protected. All right, let's go ahead and look at the clarifiers. All right. Three of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles, literally a golden opportunity in the 3D. So that's going to be money and career and finances. We've also got the Devil card and the High Priestess. Wow, what a combination. Okay, so when we're looking at your opportunity with this Four of Wands, it's being clarified by the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity, literally a gift and blessing from the universe. It's going to be an opportunity that presents itself. You need to be in a high vibration to be able to see it. To be able to grab that opportunity, you need to be in that high vibing, loving vibration. That's about you being open. And this opportunity will present itself, and you'll know that it's right for you because you'll feel it in your intuition and your heart. That's wonderful. Then, hold on. Okay, then we've got the Three of Swords. This is talking about forgiving yourself for something. Maybe you're gaslighting yourself for something that happened in the past, an investment or something that you did at work in a career. This is about pulling these swords out and healing that heart. And that's going to allow you to be more expansive and more loving. That tells me that some of you might be wounded, maybe a little gun shy in investments or with your career or doing something going forward. It's coming from your past. So maybe there's a pattern, and maybe it's about looking at that and healing the pattern and trying something different. So that is your opportunity. Then we look at the challenge. So you're being divinely blessed. Well, your challenge, I think, is to feel into it and see it. That's really like the vibration that's coming into it, to know that rejection is God's protection. Maybe you get frustrated. I need to turn my fan on. When things are not working out for you, or you can't see it. Sometimes you flat out can't see it. And that's because the devil is here, but the high priestess is too. So maybe you actually can't see it. Maybe you've got a blockage going on. Maybe you're seeing other things, right? Maybe you have a really good investment opportunity, but maybe you have a gambling addiction. So you're going to take your money and you're not going to put it in the investment. You're going to put it on, I don't know, let's say you play the horses or football or basketball or whatever. You're going to gamble and make a bet on that, and you think you're going to hit it big. Okay, so that is an addiction unless you're a professional gambler. And I mean like you really are good, like you can count cards or whatever it is that you do. That is something that's going to get in your way. This is the devil. This is the liar. This is an addiction. It's a bondage to some type of toxicity that eventually become toxic. Instead of investing in, let's say, a real estate property, if you're gambling all the time, never going to happen. Maybe if you hit it big, maybe, and that's the hook for gamblers. Maybe they hit it big once or partially, and then they're always hooked. They think they're going to win. It's a lot of fun, but that's money going out. It's not a smart investment. But the devil is here for that, if that's your situation. We have the high priestess. She's standing between the dark and the light. She's using her intuition, her connection to source. She is absolutely receptive to what's going on. This is about you being open to receive your intuition, is what this is telling me, that you need to feel into these situations. I think in your heart of hearts, you know, let's say that gambling example, you know that it's a smarter investment to invest in a real estate. Let's say it's a house as a second home, as a rental, versus you throwing money away on a basketball game. And, you know, it's not as exciting investing in the home versus maybe that moment of the game, but that one has got more value. It's a store of value because you can always sell that home and get that money back. It's a mortgage that's being paid down unless you're a cash buyer. And so you're really able to make your money work for you versus throwing it away and giving it to somebody else. I mean, if you look at your win-loss ratio, chances are you actually lose more than you win. That's just a numbers game. I would crunch the numbers if that's your situation. But this is about you using your intuition and tapping into it, and that's how you're going to overcome that challenge. You know, instead of like following that rush, that energy of the type of investment with that this toxicity is representing, it's about you taking that time out and feeling into it with your intuition, like a drug addict, right? Like, should I go buy that crack or should I go do this? And you're so drawn to whatever your drug is because it's the devil. It's pulling at you. It's coaxing you. It's talking to you. It's whispering sweet nothings in your ear. But in the long run, it's going to destroy you. And it's about you making that smart investment, growing up, or like removing that addiction from your life. That's what it's bringing up, or that toxicity, right? Wow, that's a pretty powerful challenge. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. Very powerful reading for you, Scorpio. Okay, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And hit the notification bell so you know when these videos are going to come out. And what else to say? If you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And don't forget to sign up for the online tarot masterclass if you're interested in it. Deadline is February 28th. All right. Whew. That's a lot for today. All right, everybody. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.